Ownership matters. It gives people a say in the things they care about. Being an owner in a business, for example, gives people motivation and a stake in its success. But over the last 30 years, the number of people who have control over the businesses that shape our lives has become smaller, not larger. It's no surprise that when you ask them, people say they have no influence in their workplace, over businesses, and over the economy as a whole. Cooperatives, however, offer a solution. From the outside, they may look like any other business, but inside they are very different. They're owned and controlled together by the people closest to the business: employees, customers, residents, suppliers, not distant shareholders. They have an equal say in how the business is run, and they even decide what to do with the profits. And cooperatives work. There are nearly 7,000 independent co-ops in the UK. They're found in every sector, from high street retailers to farmer-controlled businesses, cooperative pubs and credit unions. Some of our most famous brands come from cooperatives, from champagne and parmesan to Lurpak butter and bird's eye peas. Even Barcelona Football Club is a co-op owned by its fans. Co-ops contribute £37 billion each year to the British economy and boost UK productivity, innovation and entrepreneurship. And they work for the 15 million members who together own the UK's co-ops. Cooperatives give people, in fact all of us, more control over the things that matter. What do you want to do together?
Hi, I'm Tim Autry, founder and CEO of the Practicing Perfection Institute and the Executive Director of the Human Performance Association. And what I want to address in this video is leadership, management, and supervision. How should it all fit together? Because what we see in a lot of organizations, we see senior leaders not really doing what they're supposed to be doing and micromanaging down below. We see a lot of mid-level managers honing in on what the supervisors ought to be doing. And in reality, we see a lot of supervisors being treated like nothing more than glorified workers. If you really want to have things work together, pay attention. And what I want to use here for an example is a symphony orchestra. Now, if I were to just ask you, who is the senior leader of a symphony orchestra, your initial response would probably be, well, it's the conductor. You know what? That's actually not true. The senior leader of a piece of music being played by a symphony orchestra is the composer, because the composer had the vision. The composer sets the tone. The composer sets the goals, the strategy, the whole piece of music. What the conductor then does is performs the layer of middle management and actually orchestrates all the actions to help bring the vision of the composer into reality. And then, of course, in each section within a symphony orchestra, you have the section lead. Most of us are familiar with the lead violinist, also known as the concert master, who oftentimes gets a lot of special accolades when you go to symphonic performances. The thing is, when these roles are done properly, you get a beautiful symphony, sounds which absolutely amaze and impress and entertain all of us. So let's take a look now real quickly at how this should now fit together in your organization. The composer is the same role as the senior leader. As a senior leader in your organization, you're the one that has the vision. You're the one that has the overall strategy, sets the overriding priorities, the tone, when we want to go to fortissimo, and when we want to go to pianissimo, and when we want to up the tempo, and that sort of thing. The conductor then is mid-level management, takes the vision and the strategy from senior leadership and makes it happen, coordinates it throughout the departments of the organization. And then, of course, the lead is the frontline supervisor, the person that is closest to the workers, that actually takes the direction from mid-level management and makes it happen on the front line. I want to talk real quickly about the frontline supervisor for just a moment, because in reality, the frontline supervisor is the linchpin in your organization. We put together a model, we refer to it as the accident propensity model, and it's based on a study that was done a few years ago in Spain, and it identifies the relative magnitude of influence of each of these factors in how likely it is for an accident to occur. And what I'd like to do is draw your attention to the one that is by far the biggest contributor here. Out of a 1.0 or 100%, 38% of the impact is frontline supervisor influence. So remember that when you're considering the roles between senior leadership, mid-level manager, and frontline supervisor. Now, I want to talk about leadership for just a moment here, because we really want to take a slightly different spin on this in the context of next level human performance. You see, a leader can be at any level in your organization. A leader is any individual who takes full ownership of his or her actions and who positively influences the actions and behaviors of others. That's a leader. So what I want you to remember is, it doesn't really matter where your name or anybody else's name falls on an org chart. Leadership is a choice, not a position. Until next time, I'm Tim Autry. Thank you.
Sa istorya ng apat na arbos na inyong natunghayan, ang Dalayapan Agrarian Reform Cooperative ang may pinakamalawak na lupang nakamtan sa 251 hectares na ipinangalan ang CLOA sa kanilang kooperatiba. Sa isa't kalahating taon pa lang na naging ARB sila noong September 2015, at sa pamamagitan ng paunang 82 hectares na sama-samang sinaka, kaagad na nagbago ang kanilang pamumuhay. Ngayon, atin silang kumustahin makalipas ang 2 taon. Ang 96 ARB members noon ay naging 102 members na ngayon. Dahil sa malaking pagbabagong nakita sa unang taon pa lamang, ang dating 6 sa ayaw sumali sa kanilang organisasyon ay kasama na nila ngayon. Ang kanilang credit line sa Agrarian Reform Credit Program na 5 million noon ay 15 million na ngayon. Gamit ng kanilang kita sa sugarcane production at traktor na may backhoe at dump truck na galing sa DAR, nakapagpagawa sila ng overflow at mga bagong kalsada sa loob ng hasyenda upang mas mapabuti pa ang serbisyo sa kanilang mga miyembro at komunidad. Ang noong isang traktorang handong nandar ay dinagdagan nila ng second-hand tractor sa halagang 600,000 at isang brand new tractor sa halagang 2.7 million. Nakabili rin sila ng sasakyang gamit pang opisyal at gamit pang emerhensya. Sinimula nila ang pag-diversify sa perennial crops na inumpisahan nila sa kakao upang tugunan ang issue sa climate change habang kumikita. Ang paglalakad ng 13 kilometers patungong paaralan ay hindi na problema dahil may free shuttle service na para sa mga high school students. At ang dating 100,000 na pautang para sa edukasyon ay napalitan ng free college tuition. Ang dating 100,000 na emergency loan ay free medical service na ngayon, kung saan ang co-op ang siyang nagbabayad paglabas ng ospital at kalahati lamang ang dahan-dahang binabawas sa weekly payroll o di kaya'y sa dividendo. Sa kabila ng maraming serbisyo na naibibigay ng kooperatiba, nakakapagbigay pa rin sila ng 50,000 na cash dividends sa bawat pagsasara ng crop year at cash incentive sa mahigit 100 na iba pang trabahador, kung kaya't hindi na issue ang child labor sa ARB households doon. Ang mga ARBs na bumubuo sa Dalayapan Agrarian Reform Cooperative at iba pang plantation-based cooperatives sa North Negros ang nagpapatunay na sa pamamagitan ng sama-samang pagsaka at maayos na pamamalakad ng lupang naipamahagi sa Comprehensive Agrarian Reform Program ay totoong makakamit ang maunlad na pamumuhay sa kanayunan.